Okay, today I would like to try out the Camden ramp. They have a new kayak ramp. They opened last fall, and it's I'm kind of not sure why they have it down there, because I don't know where you'd go to. You know, like you would have to launch from there and then probably spend the night along the way, which is, I guess, fine. But there's nothing else down a ways. But the water's so low today that I'm wondering if I can, you know, kind of kayak down to the 20 bridge and kind of kayak back. That's my goal today. So I would like to see how it does. I got the little kayak, which is, you know, in big waters, not that effective, but we'll see what happens, because it's pretty, like, it's not even 5 foot today, so we'll see how I do. Okay, this is the new boat launch, and actually the current looks pretty calm. I mean, it's moving out there. Oh, there's something going on. Wildlife here. Anyway, there is a little bit of current, but it's nothing that, I don't think it's anything that I can't handle, especially if I stay close to the sides. So I'm gonna give it a try. It's a nice ramp, and the water is super low. So I'm gonna put my kayak on this little shuttle, and I'm gonna see how it works. Look at all those buzzards, or I don't know what kind of birds they are. I don't think they're cormorants, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 birds right there on that tree. I don't know what kind of bird they are, but there's a mess of them. think they're buzzards. Yeah. Yeah, they're vultures. Cool. Okay, well that was really cool. Completely fascinating. There's like a whole community of vultures over here. I mean, there's hundreds of them. They're all back in the woods, and they're feeding on, I guess, carp or something. Big fish, maybe catfish. I don't know, but they don't seem to be. They don't seem to care that I'm here. So it's pretty cool. It's a whole little community of them, and they sound like dogs. You know, they have this like, it's pretty funny watching them. Okay, so that's the I-20 ramp, and I've never been down this far. I understand that it gets a little rocky down here, and it's so low. The water is so low. I imagine it is rocky down here. That's the first island right there. So I mean, I think I'm going to be able to handle the current going back, but it's so deceptive. The Wateree is a deceptive current. You know, it looks like, oh, there's not much of anything. Then you get on, you know, you start paddling against it, and it's like, ah. Anyway, I've never been down this far, and this is really beautiful. There's like no boats on the water so far. I don't know if it's just too low for them to navigate. It's a possibility. But I'm gonna head for that island, and then I'm gonna rest a little bit, maybe explore the island a little bit, and then I'm gonna head back because I think the sun is gonna kill me. Okay, I think they got some water flow going on. I'm not sure. I'm on the island, and I just kind of wanted to check it out a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to head back soon because I think they're releasing water, but I'm not sure. And if that's the case, I'm gonna get a workout. But I think this is a pretty big island. I just kind of want to look around. I don't want to go past the island because if I go past the island, I'm probably not going to get back. The current is strong around the island. That's pretty cool though. Looks like there's a little boathouse on here. I don't know if that's somebody's residence. I doubt it. But maybe they, you know, maybe they brought a boathouse here and grounded it here when it was high tide. I don't know, it's really interesting. Anyway, get out of here. I don't know who's on here. Maybe take a swim first, then head back, because I think they've released water. I don't know where he's going, but these John boats, they don't give one crap about kayakers. So you gotta get away from them. Like, you just have to swim to a bank and wait for the waves to subside, because they don't slow down, they don't watch for the most part. So you just have to be really mindful when you're kayaking around John boats or bass boats, because they go 700 miles an hour and don't think about anybody else for the most part. There's a couple that I've seen that are really mindful and make sure they slow down around you, knowing that they're going to create a big wake, but there's not a lot of them. So you just have to be careful. So, you know, with a sit-on-top kayak, you don't have to worry so much about the wake, because your boat, even if your boat fills with water, it's not going to sink. But with this kind of boat, a sit-in kayak, you have to be concerned about the wake, because if you don't catch it right, the wake can come into your boat, and, you know, before you know it, the boat's filled with water. But with a sit-on-top, it kind of like just drains out, and you don't have to worry about that. But I'm with the little tiny boat today, so I have to be mindful of the wake. So I'm making my way back, except for that one boat that's been kind of cruising around. There really hasn't been much activity here, and the water's really beautiful, and it's nice. I've seen there was a gigantic fish that jumped, I think it was a fish, that jumped in the middle of the lake, the river. I think it was probably, I don't know, catfish or something that came up out of the water. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a carp, but it was big. It sounded like a body. It wasn't a gator. I don't think it was. I don't really think they're up this high. But the current's not bad, so I'm just kind of meandering, having a nice day. But it's starting to get hot, so I'm going to make my way back and go home, maybe swim. Okay, that was super nice. It wasn't a hard paddle at all back, which is great. The current was like nothing. And with that John boat out there, it makes me think it's not too shallow for the Scooty boat or creek boat, which would be fantastic. And with the current not running as high, it wouldn't use as much of the battery. But I'm sure glad that they have that circular kind of ramp, because that's a steep hill. But it's an easy put in. It's nice to launch from here. I imagine in the morning it's really nice, because probably not that many boats out, and it's probably the water's a little stiller. So really nice paddle.